Hello, good evening. This is South Pike County News. I'm James.
And I'm Caden. Here are these week's top stories.
South Pike County School District recently voted to hire a new superintendent. Mr. Featherston recently told everyone that this would be his last year as superintendent and that the school would be looking to hire someone new. Mr. Brett Sullivan has been hired as our new superintendent, and we are excited for him to be here.
South Pike County Quiz Bowl team has been on a roll recently. The 5th and 6th grade team both won second in 2 divisions at the Genoa Quiz Bowl tournament, and the 4th grade team also placed second in the Genoa tournament. Great job, guys.
It's time for another round of South Pike County sports.
Let's throw it to Carson for a look at this week's SPC sports.
I'm Carson Oakley, and this is South Pike County sports. There's been a lot of things going on in sports since our last episode. The biggest event in sports took place a few weeks ago. The New England Patriots got their 6th Super Bowl championship, tying the Pittsburgh Steelers for the most Super Bowl wins. The score was 13-3, making it one of the lowest scoring Super Bowls ever. Our own Super Bowl for flag football took place at MES. As well, the Cowhawks won their 2nd championship, defeating Fortnite with a score of 35-14. The Lights finals are getting set up with the Fortnite Lobsters set to take on the winners of the Arkansas Dr. Peppers for the winter of either Roof and the Bulldogs. The 3v3 basketball tournament is underway for the 3rd and 4th grade at MES. So far, the teams moving on are the Titans, Ohio, the Short Collars, the German Shepherds, School Troopers, Ballers, and Unicorns. Our own Lady Rattlers have made it to the regional tournament at Junction City and will be playing the Woodlaw Seniors girls at 4 o'clock. Good luck, girls. The Rattler archery team has been taking home lots of first place wins over the past months. They recently won first place in the regional tournament and have made their shot to go to the state tournament. The highest top for scores for girls of the tournament also came from our students. Mabry Sweat took first place, Kinsley Howe took second, Josie Jones took third, and Gracie Martin got fourth. The top score for boys was claimed by Tyler Staten, and fourth highest score was taken by Caleb Terrell. The state tournament is in March 4th. Good luck, Archers. That's all for SPC Sports.
It's time again to get a little crazy and weird on the news. It's time for this week's Crazy Weird News.
Let's see what's so crazy in this week's Crazy Weird News with Corbin.
Thanks. In this episode of Crazy Weird News, we're talking about some of the best parts of the Super Bowl, the commercials. This season, the cost of a 30-second commercial will range from $300,000 to $700,000, depending on which time slot is being bought during the Super Bowl. Some time slots have been known up to range to $1 million. That's all the craziness we can handle for this week's Crazy Weird News.
It's a new week, and that means it's time for a new South Pike on the mic.
Logan has a special 100 days challenge for this week's South Pike on the mic.
What is up, South Pike County? This is South Pike on the mic, and today we're doing the 100-second challenge, and we have Caleb Terrell here today, and Tegan Barnett, and Tyler Cox, and Tavion Sanders. So they're going to be seeing how many basketballs they can make in the hoop in 100 seconds, and after that, they're going to do how many bottle flips they can make in 100 seconds. So let's go.
Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Set, go. Set, go.
One.
Ready, set, go.
3, 2, 1.
Set, go.
Hi.
Set, go.
It's a new year and there are a lot of things going on at South Pike County.
Let's check out what's happening with Gavin.
I'm Gavin here, and here is a look at what
what's happening at South Pike County Elementary. Kindergarten registration will be Thursday, March 14th. Parent-teacher conference will be the 14th from 3 to 7. School will be dismissed Thursday at 2. There is no school Friday for the start of winter break. We do not come back until the 20th. March 14th will be 4th day at the Murfreesboro City Park. A possible date for the spring fling dance for 3rd through 6th has been set for March 9th. That's all what's happening at the elementary. Back to some more news.
A little taste of summer in February, but the warm weather doesn't look like it's going to be hanging around for long.
Check in with Chloe to get a look at the weather.
Had your umbrella handy this week with all the rain we had. Our black playground turned into a small lake and the temperature got pretty cold Tuesday night. However, we will see a little warm up throughout the week. Next week the rain is still hanging around. There is a chance of rain on Sunday, but the temperatures are going up to the 60s from Sunday through Thursday. There is a 40% chance of rain next Friday and Saturday with a low on Saturday night, getting down into the low 30s with a small possibility of snow. I'm Chloe and that's a look at our weather.
The 2019 cheer tryout dates have been announced. Let's check in with Josie and see a live view of what's going on.
Since cheerleading tryouts are fixing to start, we decided to ask some people that are going to junior high and some that are going to senior high questions.
Are you nervous for cheer this year?
Yes.
How bad do you want to make it?
Very bad.
Well, I go to gymnastics in Hope at a place called Saga, and I practice my tumbling there. And then I have a trampoline at home, and I practice more tumbling there. And I practice cheers in my back game. And that's about it.
Are you excited for cheer this year?
Definitely, yes.
Are you ready?
1 out of 10, I will say a 7.
What do you think is going to be different about junior high compared to senior? I think the maturity level is going to be a lot different, and you'll be expected to know more and be expected to, do better because you've had junior high experience. And, cheering on Fridays and pep rallies. How have you been practicing?
I go to gymnastics in Nashville with a Nashville cheerleader team. I also do stretches in my room, and I practice with my friends.
Have you been practicing?
Yes.
And do you think you're going to make it?
Hopefully. What do you think is going to be different about junior high versus senior?
There's going to be a new coach. You'll have to do pep rallies on Fridays instead of Thursdays. You cheer on Fridays instead of Thursdays. And I guess that's it. I don't know.
Are you excited for cheer?
Yes.
And are you nervous?
Yes.
That's all the time we have for this week of South Pike County News.